Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the MSS Week 2. We're here. It's about time we do some out-of-pool matchups here. Sorry for the little bit of a delay there. I was talking with Linadrill because he still needs to do his stadium ban for his game tomorrow. But let's focus on the games today. Starting out, we got the New Orleans Swamperts versus Jaws Breakers at Bowser's Castle, aka Bandito versus Jaw. And then next up, we do have the Freeze Machines versus the Tumblr Titans at Daisy's Cruiser, aka Snow versus Yuri. That game, both of those two will be facing off to see who can get their first win of the season. In this game here, Bandito's going to try and get his first win of the season and potentially give Jaw her first loss. So, without further delay, here's the teams. Let's get started. And the game begins. Bandito up to bat first. And already a strong smack into the outfield. Mario will get on first. And what a start for Bandito. Kianta already charging up. Lets it rip. That one's going high in the air. The synergy is trying to rush, but it is going to be foul. That ball's gonna be fair. Mario, he probably would have went 3 had the POW dropped sooner. But already an RBI chance here for Bandito. Allen hitting it right. Oh my God, Yoshi is getting killed. Mario is able to run to third. Here's Red Noki. I'm sorry. She wanted to hit a dinger? Mario is going to tag home, and that is going to be the first run of the game. Going to Bandito. I'm sorry. I didn't know Red Noki wanted to, you know, get the points up that bad. Here's Space Red. Slapping it right to Petey, who makes the jumping catch. And already we got runs on the board. Or I guess I should say run, not plural. Let's see what Jaw can do. That's a line drive left, but Space Red getting killed, but making the catch. My God. Sorry, I was drinking my water here. Fire catch by Fire Bro. And another ball right to Fire Bro, and we are changing sides. Bandito's defense locking in. As long as they don't burn themselves out, they could be in some nice shape. However, it was his offense that was, you know, a bit lacking in week 1. We got Fire Bro up. 2 strikes. No swinging. Slaps it here. That is going to drop. And next up, we have Monty Mole looking to make up for a very lackluster performance in week 1. And it's still gonna remain the same. It's a double play, actually. I thought Firebro had a chance to potentially make it back. We still love Monty for what he does. We love him for who he is. I mean, not what he does. Petey, big man, slapping it hard, going all the way back. But Yoshi making the buddy jump catch. And we change sides. The first donut on the board for Bandito. Score still 1-0. And already leading off, we have Petey for Jaw, who's gonna let this one rip, use the boo, and that's gonna give enough time for a base hit. A lot of balls here. Oh my god, Shell barely misses Noki. And it's an RBI chance here for Jaw. Still no runs on the board. Or not no runs, no outs. Tries to pick off Petey twice. Goes for the slap here. Allen, head in the clouds. But man, what an arm he has. That's gonna be an out. Although everybody does advance. With Red Toad having the chance for an RBI. Okay, ump, that might have hit him. Charging up, but not swinging against the star pitch. Here's another star pitch. Takes the slap. Petey bobbles the ball. That's going to bring a run in for Jaw, tying up the game. Boo, already getting tired on the mound. It's only the bottom of the second. Slap here. Wow. Petey catch. And Yoshi stays on third. That's a smack right to Firebro. That's 3 outs, and we're changing sides. 1 run for Jaw, and the game is tied up. We go to the top of the third, where we start at the bottom of the lineup. And Boo already charging up. All right, I think he's just frustrated. Back at the start, here's Mario. Mario! And a nice smack going into the outfield, going deep into the outfield. Mario's gonna run to second. And what a double. Here's Pianta, charging up. It's a high smack in the air. It's going back. The synergy is not looking to... Okay, sure. I guess it was still caught. I thought it might have hit the wall. Mario advances to third, however, and all we need is a base hit from Allen. Well, he tried. No runs again for Bandito. We go to Jaw at the bottom of the third. We got the start of the lineup. Wow. Fire Bro. Quick action. I don't know why Boo is discouraged that it was an out. I don't know if you're expecting to get some strikeouts, but this ain't level 3 anymore. That is a base hit on the line. My God. Smacks this one over Petey. That's going to be a base hit here. And an RBI chance here for Petey Piranha. Scary guy to have people on base with. But he just goes for the slap and instead... Oh, Birdo was thinking about running home. Instead loads the bases up for Light Blue Yoshi. It's a swing. Petey going for the double play. And a chance for a bunch of runs just stolen from Jaw. We go to the halfway point of this game. Top of the 4th. Where someone here's got to want to take the lead. A little bit of a bobble there, but it didn't matter. Baby Peach getting tired. Space Red going for the slap here. Needs to be careful. And it's gonna work out phenomenally. Noki using that speed, and she's gonna get home. Space Red on second. And already, or not already, it's been half a game. Baby Peach gets swapped out for Mario. Fire Bro taking a nice crack at it. That's gonna be a... stays on first. But Space Red does get home. And the lead is now 3-1 for Bandito. Here's Monty. Can he get on base for the life of him? Son of a bitch, he can do it. And now Petey up to bat with people on base. Sorry, awkward pause there. Charging up, takes the smack. It does not get past Birdo. Everyone advances though. Here's Boo. Charging up, no swing though. Sorry, I thought I was hearing something. Star pitch by Mario, nothing. Smacks it right to Petey, and that's a double play. 2 runs for Bandito. We are passing the halfway point of this game, and the score is 3-1. But already, Baby Peach is going to be fighting for the chance to not only tie the game up, but hopefully take the lead. Swing and a miss by Red Toad. Boo is used. Baby Peach. Oh my God, Alan's getting killed out there. Baby Peach has enough time to run home. And this is going to be a nice triple for Toad. That Boo item was perfect. Boo is pulled from the game. And we got Mario pitching. Space Red smacks this one deep, uses the Boo once again, just perfectly. Toad's gonna get home, and the game is tied up once again. Mario up to bat, still no outs. Smacks this one, a jumping catch by Fire Bro, and that's a double play. Exactly what the defense needed. Smacks this one, fire catch, and a third out. We head into the top of the fifth with the score tied up again, 3-3. Up to bat for Bandito is the start of his lineup. Mario goes for the smack, but right to Petey. Surprised he didn't charge hit instead. Here's Red Pianta. Also going for the smack. Are they just feeding Petey balls? This is like the same problem that Spade had against Jaw, except they were hitting it all to Birdo. Alan deciding to do something different, and to the shock of everyone, it works. Noki charging up, a nice swing. The Boo not gonna help. Red Yoshi was locked onto that ball. No runs for Bandito. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Jaw back up to bat. And Birdo already making a nice... Wow. That... Oh, okay. I thought she would have went too. All the way in the back. Pink Yoshi. The defense cannot afford to give a base hit here, especially with who's up next. Smacks it. Fire catch. Double play. They locked in. And now Petey up to bat. No runners. But a home... Well, alright, that ain't a homer. That's a nice base hit. I was gonna say a homer would bring the lead for Jaw's team. Instead, Petey catching out. Donuts on the board, and we are still tied up as we go into the sixth inning here. Space Red, Fire Bro, and Monty Mole up to bat. Not even gonna bother swinging at that one. Charging up, makes contact here, gets through, and Yoshi is just getting killed. But Space Red stays on first. That ball's way too close to be advancing. Fire Bro, charging up, no swing. Looking for the right spot, swing and a miss. One more. Smacks this one. It is going to drop. Space Red not running fast enough. I think he committed and then thought it was going to be caught. Monty is instead going to get a base hit. And Petey Piranha is up to bat with two people on base. Charging up, no swing. That ball is not going to drop. Looked like a nice hit, but no good. Boo, charging up, but it's foul. Takes a smack here. That is going to be a base hit. Fire Bro tempting to go home. They really want this lead. And an RBI chance here for Super Mario. Bases loaded. Charging up, takes the swing, does not get past Birdo, and that's 3. Another just chance in this game to see a bunch of runs go through, but to no result. We go to the bottom of the 6th, where the mission is still the same. High smack by Toad. That's going to be a base hit. Bad synergy between Red Noki and Petey. Hey man, I told him to use Baby Mario. What'd he do? I think I'll jerk my cock off. Mario up to bat, 2 people on base. A hit all the way in the back would definitely bring Toad home. And what are we gonna see here? The boo used perfectly. Noki getting hit by the bomb. And this is gonna bring in not 1, but 2 runners. Wow, almost didn't though. Almost didn't. The RBI chances still continue. Red Yoshi up to bat. Wow, what a double play. Mario disappointed, and who couldn't be? But the game ain't over yet. Last chance at bat for Bandito. Needs 2 runs to tie this game. Pianta able to get on first. Needs 2 runs to tie, 3 to take the lead. Scary stuff. Swing and a miss by Allen. Here's the star pitch. And strikes out. Birdo catch, double play, and that's the ball game. All it took was 1 good inning. And Jaw got it. She wins this game 3-5. Petey the MVP. Petey? Really? Poyo, you're trying too hard. Here's Bandito's box score. Here's Jaws. Let me edit the versus board. It's gonna look weird for a bit. Give me a sec though. There we go. Alrighty. Next up, we got the Freeze Machines versus the Tumblr Titans, aka Snow versus Yuri, playing on Daisy Cruiser. I forgot to mention that was the first time we saw Bowser's Castle, but also, yeah, Daisy's Cruiser, because nobody likes Peach's Ice Garden. Thank God we're seeing it tomorrow. Anyways, here's the teams. And let the game begin. Snow batting first. We can already see a different defense in terms of Yuri's team, as Toadsworth is no longer here, and instead starting to pitch is Blue Pianta. Big smack by Boomerang, bro. Damn, if that were fair, it'd be gone. This guy's got an eye like a hawk. Fireballs misfire, bro, and that's two. Hey, Vegeta. That ball's gonna be fair. And a nice base hit. Blue Shy Guy up to bat. Takes the slap, magic catch, and we're changing sides. Donut on the board, but anything can happen. Now got Yuri up to bat with the Snowski me. Very funny. And my God. Luckily, it is caught. King Boo pitching for King Boo. Kind of just noticed that. And almost, damn. Almost able to snipe him out. But it is a base hit. Boo takes the slap here. And that's going to be a base hit as well. It's very close. And an RBI chance here for Red Magikoopa. Feels like Snow's facing a red team again. Boomerang catch and a double play. Man, we love cheating, don't we? Those magic catches are terrible. We go to the top of the second. Blue Critter starting starting off. For way too much airtime, and that is out. We're just destroying tables back there. K-Rule charging up, no swing. Charging up again. This one's going high, deep, see ya, gone. A solo home run by King K. Rool. And it gets Snow on the board. King Boo, not sure. The bat ain't leaving the shoulder. Takes the slap here, and that's a fire catch. I heard it destroy another table. I heard that shell destroy a table. Blue Dry Bones. Charging up. No swing. I just realized, like, do the tables stay gone forever, or do they reset when you change sides? Blue Dry Bones, a nice base hit. Had the bomb been there sooner, he might have been able to go too. But anyways, here is Blastoise. Blastoise. Takes the slap, magic catch, here we are. Changing sides. One run for Snow and the battle begins. Bottom of the second, Space Red up to bat. Fire Bro up next. My God, okay. You know what's crazy? I think Space Red would have been out had Boomerang Bro not been hit. Big smack here. Just destroying everything. But these guys are getting on base. Dark Bones with an RBI chance here. Charging up. Swing. Going deep. Boo. Blastoise throws home. Oh my God. Throws home, but not fast enough. Dark Bones ties this game up, and an RBI chance here for Red Koopa. Still no outs on the board. Smacks this one here, and that'll be an out. Everyone ran back. They were like, hell no. So at that point, I probably would have thrown it to third. I don't want Fire Bro running home. Fuck that. Pianta slaps this one. No boomerang catch. Throws it all the way to home. And Yuri takes the lead. Snow, a smack into a double play. And King Boo not very happy to lose the lead, but it's still early. We're at the top of the lineup at the top of the third, where I'm going to give Snowski top. What? Slap by Magic Koopa. Magic catch. Magic Koopa does not have enough speed. Magic Koopa waited to throw it because of how slow Blue Magic Koopa is. Swing and a miss. Smacks the lob. Does not stay in. Goes for the slap instead. That's cheating. That's cheating. He jumps for it and still can get the fire catch off? That's cheating. Wow. I got no words. Wow. My God. What a catch. Blue Dry Bones not letting that one slide. as King Boo is pulled from the mound and we see Blue Magikoopa brought in. Good pitcher against good pitcher here. And a smack right to Blue Critter. You know, he could have moved out of the way for that. Might need to put him on concussion check now. Blue Magikoopa versus Red Magikoopa. A smack goes deep. I wonder if Magikoopa will run second. Thought about it, but stays on first. And Space Red up to bat. The team cannot afford to let Space Red on base here. Oh my god! Took that long and he still got him out? Crazy. No runs for Yuri. We're reaching the halfway point of this game. Shy Guy up first. Charging up. A swing does not get past. Shy Guy. It was by a frame. Blue Critter charging up. No swing. Hits this one. It is going to go into the foul, though. This one also going to go in the foul. How about a third time? That one's going deep. Hits the ground rule double. Hits the table for a ground rule double. And an RBI chance here for King K. Rool. Charging up, no swing. Wow. Fire Bro with the jumping catch makes the double play, and we're changing sides. Another donut on the board for Snow. That ball's going deep. The synergy is going to be there. And Blastoise makes the jumping catch. Or the buddy jump catch. Smacks the lob here. Vegeta cannot get around this damn table. And he fails to even just grab the ball. Star pitch here. Koopa takes the slap. It's high in the air, and my god, these fucking tables, right? Another star pitch. Pianta takes the slap. Guess what's going to be in the way of these guys? Oh my god. I thought he would have been out. Never mind. Pianta able to get Dark Bones home. And the lead increases to 2. Well, 2 run. You know what I mean. Magikoopa being swapped out for King K. Rool. Letting in the big guns here. Oh boy. Depends on how this POW is used. This might be Snowski's 9/11. And the worst part is I think Poyo is going to be mean to him in the VC. Vegeta makes the catch. Smacks and out. One run for Yuri to take a 2-run lead. Snow still has 3 chances left at bat to change that. However, it involves the hard task of getting around Magikoopa and Fire Bro. Shell is used, hits Dark Bones right in the noggin. And that's a base hit. Here's Blue Dry Bones. Charging up. It is a ball. Takes the swing here. Jumping catch into a double play. Wow. Wow. Pianta strikes Blastoise out, dude. High smack here. That ball is gone. Just a solo homer for Magikoopa because you can. Here's Space Red. Takes a smack at the lob. Boo is not used, and that's going to be the reason Space Red gets out. Awkward hit. Bounces off the table. What is going on? Shy Guy taking his time. Thought it was going to be a ground rule double. Ball is high in the air. They are going to be able to make the catch. Star pitch there, no swing. Smacks the charge pitch. Wow. Wow. Like, what do you do? You kill your outfield. That's what you do. There is no more synergy in right field. And just when you need it most. It is a 3-run bomb for Yuri. Line drive right. King Boo hits this one high in the air. And Blastoise makes the catch, and we're changing sides. 4 runs for Yuri. And 2 chances left at bat for Snow as we go into the top of the 6th. Magikoopa leading off. I mean, what do you want me to say? This just hurts to watch. This just hurts to watch. It's like, do you need more runs? Do you need more runs, Yuri? Maybe just let these 3 outs go through. Okay, no, because, yeah. Like, Boo's running 3. Never mind, goes back to second. Like, can we ask why Boomerang Bro is missing all these jumps, but Fire Bro doesn't? Does he have a better fielding? Well, there's your boomerang catch. And another run for Yuri. I don't know. Oh my god. And that ball's gone. I feel bad for Snow. What do you want me to do? I'm not gonna like it. Yippee! And he brings it to 11-1. Like, I'd maybe be celebrating more had it not been so one-sided. But apparently Yuri's defense is like miles ahead of Snow's. And I don't get it. Dog, it's not funny. It's not funny anymore. Don't do it. Don't do it. Like, what is going on? Last chance at bat. Let's wrap this day one up. Like, dude. The 1 in a million where a magic catch didn't happen. K. Rool's fat fuck couldn't make it to first, even after hitting it into the outfield. And that's your ball game. I don't know. I don't know. I look forward to free agency for Snow, And Yuri gets their first win of the season. 1-12. My God. Blue Pianta, the MVP of the team. What a swap to make instead of Toadsworth. Look at that box score. 145 in their first game. Are you kidding me? On the bright side for Snow, there's a good chance that he can star his, like, King Boo or something. Oh, wait, that's it. That's shit. Sorry. That's it for today. Man, that flew by. This is probably the shortest stream we've had. All right. Well, that's day 1 for week 2. What a couple of games, right? We'll be back here tomorrow, where we got the Superstars facing off against J Money's Dollar Signs, and Linadrill's Lobbers facing off against the Spade Exchange. We know the first game's happening at Peach's Ice Garden, so that'll be nice to see. They still got to do the ban for the second game. So, regardless, I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye.